All right. So, part two. So, excuse me. So to start off, now that it's Wednesday and I'm on this pre-quarantine for 7 days minimum, waiting for my results, um, my wife just goes and picks up pretty much everything. Halls, two or three, nope, four packs of halls, different flavors. Um, any over-the-counter, non-prescription flu medicine, she picks up. We rack up on, you know, fruits and vegetables, chicken noodle soup, anything that I don't really have to work to eat. You know, basically I could just drink it. I already had a case of mango nectars from Goya. So, and that's something that I used to drink a lot in my truck. Well, not used to, but that's something that I drink a lot in my truck in between meals to kind of hold me down. I was already, the week prior guzzling, gallons of ShopRite brand orange juice. Literally maybe a gallon a week, so, I'll get, little quarts. I wouldn't get the big gallon because I didn't want it to spoil or I wanted something easy that I can drink quick. I could take, I stop at a light or whatever, or just chilling somewhere. I could just pick it up, boop, and just take big guzzles of it down. And it's healthy. It's not going to make me fat drinking orange juice. On top of my waters, essential waters, my vitamin waters, Gatorade. Not really so much vitamin water. I've been mostly hooked on essential waters. But my routine's out of whack at work. And, the first symptoms really were muscle fatigue. But I'm a truck driver. It's not uncommon for me to be tired and worn out, especially after doing 2 milk deliveries back to back. But I did 2 milk deliveries back to back maybe a week ago. So it's like, why am I still sore from a week ago activity? That's what was tripping. Okay. But again, there was nothing to say, hey, you might have it. And again, we weren't frequently testing people. I remember dating back to the 29th, I believe. The 20 on the no, not the 29th because that's April. On the 25th, I checked my temperature, and I had a broken thermometer and a good one. The broken one read 103 when I was in the attic, fresh out of bed. I freaked out. The good one said 101.1, and I remember I Googled it on March 25th, and I was like, it said mild, mild fever, no big deal. And with COVID, everyone's talking about you having 103, 104. You get 103, 104, you got it. Like, shut everything down. And then, by the time I got in the truck, it said 98. Not realizing and not knowing this thing comes in waves. So it's not like you stay there. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. So you could check one time and you're perfect. Check another time, you're 100. Check another time, you're 103. Check another time, you're 96. So, but at the time, I didn't know. It just felt like I was just tired from work, couldn't wait to get to the weekend. I do have allergies. It was my allergies were kicking in at the same time, but didn't think I was sick at all. My mom was telling me, it was allergies and you're just overworked. I've been working basically for like almost 32 to 36 days, not straight, but basically as a truck driver, you taking your, you taking your 34. Here's my situation with taking the 34. Saturday, I'm done. Now it depends on what time I'm done. If I'm done at 9 o'clock at night, it's a wrap. Go home, wake up Sunday. It's basically the same time I wake up for work. And that's my only real day off. Guess what? Kids are home, wife is home, everyone's home. Everybody want to do something. They either want to go somewhere, or there's a project that needs to be done, or something I got to catch up on. Got to clean the truck to get it ready for work Monday. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm going to work Monday late. I end up going on Monday literally maybe an hour or two after my 34 is done. You know what I'm saying? And if I finish at 9 o'clock Saturday night, that means 7 o'clock Monday I could go to work. You know, but my normal time and the time they know I like is 9. You know, so, 9, 10, I could push it to 10, maybe 11. I could push back however long I want. But again, as a truck driver, you want to kind of, for a company that I work for, I want to get back. And, I'm going to show you who I work for, if y'all don't know. Now, I don't work for ShopRite. I work for the company that hauls for ShopRite direct. Okay? But this is my client. So, I don't feel no certain type of way. I don't feel like I'm doing anything that I normally. Nothing felt out of whack, other than I was a little more sore than normal. But again, I had an easy explanation for that. I just did milk back to back. Okay, and milk, I'm pushing and squatting 1,000, 1,200 pounds of milk over bad, curbs and all other kind of stuff. I said, you know what? I'm tired. I only had one day to break, and I didn't take a break that one day. So, it is what it is. So anyway, not going to, drag this out, truck driver speech. So I found out on the 3rd that I got it. So now I'm backtracking. Like, damn. I'm thinking about everybody I touched, shook hands with, elbowed, gave him something. Because I remember I gave my man came into my truck back in March around, I don't know, maybe 26th or 27th. The good thing is the whole week of the 23rd of March was real slow at work all of a sudden. So it's like I'll come in, show my face, and bounce. Go back into my truck and just basically just sit there for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours until they had work for me because they were backlogged. So I'm in my truck isolated. I might have a friend come, a friend or two maybe come by the truck, knock on the door, and I'll lean up, talk to them. But, there's distance. And we were already social distancing at work already, so nobody was really bunched up. And I remember texting my family. One person was like, yo, one of the symptoms is diarrhea. And the night before, I read that. So the roach coach came through, and I wanted to grab something. And my man was like, yo, why you eating that garbage? And I was like, I'm stuck here for, 6, 7 hours. I didn't get a chance to go to my normal routine of going to Dunkin' Donuts, getting my bagel, sausage, whatever, or even going to the diners that I like to call in and pick up on my way. Wasn't able to do that. So, I ate it. It ran through me, hit the toilet. I just finished speaking to family about how that's one of the symptoms, and I didn't even want to do it in the toilet because I had a dude next to me in the next stall, and I'm like, damn, I don't want this dude freaking out. So, and I'm shook. Now the sickness is getting to you mentally because you don't know if you got it or not, and you're like, yo, what's going on? Because you don't feel sick, you don't feel hot, you don't feel nothing in the beginning. So you don't know to shut yourself down. You don't know. That's the crazy thing about this thing. You don't know when you got it. You don't know if you got it. It's mind tripping you. It's mind tripping your family. So anyway, because I don't want to draw this out, but I feel this information is extremely important, especially for you fellow drivers out there. My man was like, yo, it's a good thing you didn't catch her on the road. And I said, yo, I've been sick on the road so many times. I would just do what I normally do. Made my delivery, not getting near anybody, and hustled my way back home and shut it down there. I got good insurance. I could have shut it down anyway if it got extreme. But I've had, we've all had those moments where like, man, I'm shutting it down at home. So I'm a hustle this out and get this done. So, but fortunately, as an experienced driver, professional driver, you and your body and your truck are one. When your truck feels funny, when your body feels funny. Okay? And I felt like a twitch like strain, stress in my eye when you know you've been driving too much. You know, no 34, no 10, no 12, none of that's going to fix that. You got to go home and wait for your body to heal. And it could be a day or 2 or 3, whatever it takes, because your body's going to tell you, I'm ready to go. Because like for me, basically every Saturday night, by the time I get to work on Saturday, my muscles are all tight. You know, I'm like dragging myself through Saturday, you know, to get through it. So that way I know, you know, I'm home Saturday night, home Sunday. Hoping and praying I don't get hit with a layover. You know what I'm saying? Get home and chill out. But, you know, it's crazy. Excuse me. I don't even know what that cough is because that was dry. But there's a little bit of phlegm in it. So that's what always kind of, you know, what kind of mind tricks you. But it's, you know, my cough that I have now after about 26 days is more of a clearing of the throat cough. Not, you know, but who knows? We don't know. We don't know. No one knows. So anyway, the next thing is, you know, like I said, my wife, she bought everything. Everything that she needed for the common flu, she bought. So, you know, she's checking me, checking my temp every couple of hours to the point where it's annoying because I'm in my attic, I'm in my office playing video games, and I'm like, yo, chill out. And I remember Saturday, I can't remember because the days were just blurring together. Let's just say Saturday night. I'm playing video games and I'm not really feeling like I want to play video games. And my wife comes up in the attic, hey, let me check your temperature. I'm like, all right, babe, whatever, And my nose is shiny. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, it's better. Kind of, not really. So anyway, she checked my temp. 103.6. 103.8. And I know it's bad because the minute she put the thermometer in my mouth, it shot straight to 100. And I was like, ooh, she's going to do something crazy to me. So she's yelling and screaming, you don't feel how hot you are. I'm like, nope. Because you don't. Your senses are dull. They're numb. That's why this sickness is like, it's like a sinus sickness. It's the flu. And it's like you're high on 4 types of psychotic drugs. You're just numb to everything. Okay, and I already had sinus issues to the point where like I couldn't smell. But I couldn't smell bad things. Good things I can smell, but bad things, I couldn't smell my own body odor. It just smelled weird. You know? So, but I got all that back. You know? So, you know, she rips me out the attic. I'm looking up information because when she bounces to go out to go get me more vitamin C, more flu medicine and all that because she's, you know, restocking, I sneak back up in the attic and say, she got to be tripping. And I'm checking my temperature. My temperature shot back up because by the time I got downstairs, 1 floor down from the attic to my bedroom, my temperature dropped 4 degrees. I dropped down to 99, 98. Now, was that the wave? Was I at the other end of the wave? Or what? Because the minute I went back upstairs to the attic, okay, which is, you know, 3 floors up, my temperature shot up to 103, 102. And I'm like, damn, I can't hang out here. I got to go back downstairs before she come home. And so I zapped my television to see the temperature for my television. My television is reading 121 degrees. I have a little infrared fireplace next to me that was reading 140. So I got 120 going in front of me and I got 120 coming at me. So I know I'm being cooked. Is it working? Is that working for me, against me? Who knows? But I take my little behind back downstairs and then I start just grabbing all my, the stuff that I need to chill out in the bedroom. Because now I'm stuck in the bedroom. I can't go in the attic. Can't go in my office. Can't be on my PC. So I grabbed my Xbox and I grabbed a screen that I took from my son. And, it was now part 2 of this whole entire situation. So part 3 coming up next.